Hi, everybody. My name is Colin Chapman, and this is my introduction presentation. I'm originally from Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm an interdisciplinary liberal arts major here at CSU with a minor in media studies. I have a very strong interest in the music industry, specifically sound engineering and music production. And while I haven't taken any formal ethics course before this one, I've had to think a lot about ethics through my studies in media, where we discuss things like representation, power, and responsibility. I've also had some real life experiences that have made me think deeply about right and wrong, especially in collaborative environments such as creating projects with other people in relating to music. Now I'd like to talk about why I chose this class. I chose to take this class because I wanted to better understand how ethical reasoning actually works, not just in theory, but in practice. And as someone who's preparing for a career in the music industry, I know I'll face tough decisions from how to treat collaborators fairly to navigating copyright music and AI generated content as well. I want to be equipped with a solid ethical foundation that I can handle those moments with integrity and confidence, and that's why I'm here. I believe people should make moral and ethical decisions by combining empathy, facts, and long term thinking. You have to understand who will be affected by your choices. Do your research so you're not making a decision based on assumptions, and consider how your decision aligns with your values and not just what's easiest or most popular. So now I'm going to talk about how I actually make decisions. And honestly, I try to make decisions by the way I just described in the last slide, but I'll admit it's not always perfect. And in the moment, I can get caught up in pressure or I can try to avoid conflict. For example, if I was like working on a group project and someone takes credit for my ideas, um, I might have to choose between staying quiet to keep the peace or speaking up for myself. And sometimes I struggle to balance my values with practicality. So, no, I don't always make decisions exactly how I think people should, but I'm working on aligning the two more closely. That's another reason why I want to take this class is to get better at closing that gap. To wrap things up here, I want to thank you guys for listening to my intro and some of my reflections. I'm looking forward to learning with all of you guys this semester. And before I go, I want to leave you guys with a few questions to think about. The first question I would like to ask you guys is when you're under pressure, do your ethical values shift or do you stick to your principles no matter what? The next question I would like to ask you guys is can someone make an ethical decision if they don't have all the facts and why or why not? And lastly, do you guys think ethics is more about personal character or about following a rule in a system? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And again, thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. And I can't wait to hear how you guys approach these ideas.